And the Telecel Foundation at the Jumedi Shronko Ashishaso. Na Nina say one at Enkora 1,000 one ewo basic school afa abefu infidio na sa Jumedi ene na one apaho toma ayatu nidi training 1,000 people for the digital future ewo efia kobi ampem library ewo Ashtown Kumasi. Na sa Jumedi impenifo kukudam ena ebetai echwe regional minister Honorable Frank Amwakohine ebaye oni Kumasi mayor so adodwana freno Kinzuba eba ebetai sa Jumedi echi ena ene yapa sa Jumedi ehon tomakra Telecel Ghana womo edeba betete enkora 1,000 ede afa abefo efidie ehon mama yakosu agemfo Sunday ni Opemsuo Radio Opemsuo TV. Hawa is
partners. Nane Chai Sumedu Boateng, please give her a round of applause as she comes in now.
That have made us say possible. Commit the ceremony to your hand. We pray that you'll be enjoyed.
And to me, an introduction of people who are here now.
Let's skip it. For Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay, we have such a very dignified lineup. Like we are very honored, don't you think? We are very special people in this place. Like to have the whole minister coming for our event, the mayor is here, the board chair of library boards is here. Please let's give them a round of applause again. They obviously support what we are doing. They are giving us, they are backing 200%. And I'm very, very grateful to all of them. All protocol is there. Can we give them?
Thank you very much, Madam MC. The regional minister and the mayor of Kumasi, representative from Telecel Ghana, staff of Ghana Library Authority, representative from GES, IF, INU, members of media, teachers, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of us. It's a great honor and privilege as a board chair of Ghana Library Authority to address you on this important occasion as we launch Ashanti Codes, a strategic partnership between Telecel Ghana Foundation and the Ghana Library Authority aimed at equipping our young generation, the Gen Z, with critical thinking and coding skills for the future. Today marks a significant milestone in our collective efforts to bridge the digital divide, empower young people, and prepare the next generation of innovators, creators, coders, and leaders for a fast-paced, driven digital economy. As a nation, we are witnessing some level of technological transformation and advancement across every sector, from education to health to agri and business and what have you. Data technology is creating new opportunities and reshaping the future of work. The question therefore is not whether technology will define the future, but whether our young people will be adequately equipped and prepared to participate and lead that future. The Ghana Library Authority has long understood that libraries must evolve beyond their traditional role as repository of print books. Today, libraries are a dynamic center of learning, innovation, creativity, and digital inclusion. With about 150 public libraries across the country, our libraries have become safe and accessible spaces where young people like you do not only read books to acquire the knowledge, but to also acquire the needed digital skills, including ICT, to unlock your full potential. Over the years, through partnership with Ghana Library Authority and Telecel Foundation has proudly created 9 ICT centers per our record in our libraries, where students are trained in digital literacy programs, providing practical learning opportunities that complement classroom education. And let's give it up to Telecel. If we were to be church, I would have said, let's give them a clap offering. I'm particularly proud of our efforts to encourage greater participation of girls in technology despite global advances. Women and girls remain underrepresented in many technology-related fields. This is not because of lack of talent or ability, but often because of limited access to opportunities and support systems for these our young girls. So through programs such as Ashanti Codes, we are intentionally creating pathways for girls to engage confidently in coding, digital innovation, and problem solving. We want every girl who walks in our library to know that technology is not reserved for some selected few, but it is a field where she belongs, where she can excel, and where she can become a leader in technology. So ladies and gentlemen, this is why today's partnership with Telecel Ghana is so important. Telecel Ghana Foundation has demonstrated a commendable commitment to advancing this technology, inclusion, and youth empowerment. By partnering with Ghana Library Authority, they have joined us in a shared mission to create meaningful opportunity for these young people, particularly those who may otherwise have limited access in digital learning resources. This collaboration represents the power of partnership in driving national development. When public institutions and private sector organizations work together towards a common purpose, the impact can be transformational, and Ashanti Codes is a shining example of such collaboration. To the students who will participate in this program, I encourage you to approach this opportunity with curiosity, with all discipline, with all seriousness and determination. The coding skills you will acquire are more than technical competencies. They are tools for innovation, entrepreneurship, critical thinking, and problem solving for your future line of work. They can open doors to careers that may not even exist today and enable you to create solutions that improve lives and communities. To young girls participating, I offer a special word of encouragement. Believe in your abilities. Do not allow anyone to define the limits of your potential. Some of the world's most impactful innovations have come from individuals who dare to challenge the convention and pursue their dreams. You too can become software engineers, data scientists, entrepreneurs, technology leaders, and who shape Ghana's future. So we are going to depend on you for the future. On behalf of the board I express our sincere gratitude to Telecel Ghana for their partnership.
And like he said, we need to take it very seriously. I think that was a very good one. Thank you so much, sir. Now we're going to call
who have had the opportunity to be part of Ashanti Codes. We would implore on you to take this program seriously, especially the little ones who have been selected to be part of this program at the onset, and specifically those of you who are young girls who grow to become women. The future of our country's economy is
doing here. And we are not only going to end it here with this Ashanti Codes. In a couple of weeks again, we are adopting some health facilities in here to make some tremendous donations to them also as part of the Ashanti Net. Ladies and gentlemen, the most hardworking regional minister I present to you, Honorable Minister. Put our hands together. Let's proceed.
The Honorable Mayor, the board chair for the Ghana Library Authority, the Deputy Executive Secretary for Ghana Library Authority, External Affairs Director for Telecel Ghana, Regional Head, Executives of Telecel, my beautiful and handsome young students who have been selected for this program, friends of the media, good morning to you all. Good morning. I've heard bringing greetings from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, on whose accord I stand here to address you. And want to, on his behalf, thank Telecel Ghana for this innovative intervention of making sure that beyond what is being taught in class and in school, we want to even further advancing course by making sure that selected students at the junior high school and primary school level have this opportunity of being enrolled into this digital training program. I want to thank you that you are catching them young and making sure that they don't only get to witness the future, but they will be part of the creation of the future that we all want. As a government, we can only support this good initiative. The reason why the Ministry of Communication is equally rolling out similar digital training program for the older youth, if I may put it. And every district here in the region, they are having about 50 of their youth enrolled for this year across the 47 constituencies that we have here in the region. That should tell you that the numbers we are looking at is somewhere around 2,300. So for Telecel alone to pick 1,000 and making sure you add to the numbers is something commendable. I think you can put your hands together. The world has been fast changing, and most definitely it's either you change along and become dynamic and fit in or be left behind. Because since the first industrial revolution, if you take a critical look at the interventions that have come in the technology industry, you realize that the time space between which each intervention comes is fast shortening. If you look at the first industrial revolution where engines were produced, realize that it was within the 17th century. It took almost a century for the second industrial revolution, where aircraft, steam engine, among others, were made. It took close to half a century again for the first computer age to come out somewhere in the 19th. Since we entered the 19th, we realized that almost all the interventions that have come up less than a decade or less than a century. Because you have the internet age coming up in the 80s and the 90s, having social media come up in 2010, and then somewhere in 2022, we have moved from social media age to the internet age into an AI age or an AI generation. AI generation is fast feeding. They are coming up with another system known as artificial general intelligence. And just after the general intelligence, they're looking at an artificial super intelligence. So what it means is that all we are experiencing and we are excited about AI, there's something super coming up. Beyond that, they are going to be humanoid robots that are going to take over a lot of jobs. So there's going to be AI teachers, AI doctors, AI nurses, which is actually happening already. There are some surgical procedures and operations that are conducted in conjunction with AI and machines. So the doctor will be there, the technicians will be there, you will only be supervising the machine, conducting those surgeries and performing those duties. What it means is that if you don't blend in and advance yourself, machines and robots will take over the traditional works that needs human intervention to be done. So I'm glad that the younger generations are being integrated now, so that they are able not only to witness the super AI coming up and the humanoid continent coming up, but they are also part of creating SEAL. And I want to thank you for making sure that these young talents do not go waste. And I'm excited already about the things that they are going to exhibit to us. And I want to assure you that whichever additions we need to add in making sure that as a government, we integrate these young ones in making them help us solve everyday challenges. I want to assure you that as Regional Minister, you have my full backing, and most definitely I'm going to support you throughout that process. Having said that, let me anchor this commitment to the fact that as youthful as I am, having gotten the opportunity from His Excellency the President in leading a region of this nature, we know definitely that the whole purpose of that is to make sure that we give opportunity for other younger ones to also be encouraged and be trained. So yes, it was raining. I decided that with all the engagements I have here in Kumasi and also in Accra, I have a meeting that is ongoing in Accra, which I needed to seek leave from the Chief of Staff just to be here, because I had given my word that I will be here. I want to assure you that rain or shine, this is an example of the fact that we are always there to support every good initiative for the region. So I want to assure you, throughout the 12 weeks training, if it comes up that there is a need for any intervention, let us know, we will intervene appropriately. And we know that we are not only centered within Kumasi. I'm told that you go to Obuasi and yesterday you were at Konomo, among other districts where they are equally benefiting from the Ashanti money and the Codes program in Suta too as well. There are some students from Suta and all that. So it's a region-wide initiative, and I want to assure you that we are there for you. So ladies and gentlemen, Canadian, on behalf of His Excellency the President and obviously the good people of Ashanti region, we want to thank Telecel and welcome the intervention as rightly launched. So on behalf of His Excellency the President, I want to declare the 2026 Telecel Ashanti Codes program duly and officially launched.
And like he said, we need to take it very seriously. I think that was a very good one. Thank you so much, sir. And here, the person who is in charge, or the person who is leading that team, I don't know how you call. Do you call him Sir David, or you call him David, or you call him Uncle David? How do you call him over here? How do they call you? David, okay. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, please, to help us hear about the projects that are happening here, what we are doing, some of the things that are happening here, please help me welcome with a round of applause David Esumedu. He's going to tell us some of the projects that are happening. He introduce the projects to us, and then we'll see a live demonstration of the projects.
All right, thank you very much. I would like to start the existing protocols to explain. So I think the project is basically around the curriculum that we use. The main reason being that we basically focus on problem solving. The kids, regardless of the region that you find yourself, you will see your environment and the issues that you feel like solving, and you apply the science and the engineering and the mathematics that we teach you during the program. So we actually more around the coding. They also do a lot of app developments. They also, get to know what AI is all about, and they actually apply it in their projects. Teamwork and collaboration are also something that we emphasize almost every time. In the past, when you're in the classroom, it's only writing on the board and observing and and chilling and passing. But with this Telecel project that we're backing on, it's actually practical work. If you look behind me, we have a very interesting project in the rainy season. When you wash and you leave your house, by the time you come back, your things will be wet. Do you agree with me? Yes. So the student have put something nicely done there where when it detects the rain on the roofing, the slightest drop of rain, it pulls back the dry line into an enclosure so that your things will not get wet. Is it a good project? Yes. Good. So you will see that demonstration very soon. There is also a smart bin.
And I'm a student from St. Louis Senior High School located at Odio. I'm in SHS 1. So this is my project and it is called Obstacle Avoidance Robot. And as you can see here, it's a moving car that avoids obstacle when it is moving by its own. So we have some sensors that help it to avoid the obstacles, and this sensor is called ultrasonic sensor. This measures distance so that it will not crash any obstacle when it is blocked. So I want to demonstrate it and you can see.
Let's test it to the side, to the wall, so that we get an obstacle there. You can keep it down.
Emanuela Efia Kunedu Apia, a proud student of St. Anne's Anglican JHS, location Ashtown. And I'm here to present my project, which is the smart dry line. The components of my project. We have the water sensor, which detects the water and sends information to the servo motor with the help of the Arduino board and the battery. It automatically brings in the dry line to my compound into my compound to prevent wet. So presenting it. Please, the moment it dried up, the clothes will come out.
We have our options here. There is a battery, and you know if a car is coming there, ultrasonic sensor will signal for issues so that the gate will open. We are coming to do the demonstration here.
There are a lot of AI sensors, and the dustbin help us when you want to put a waste thing inside. To use your hands to open. Our sensor we use here is ultrasonic sensor. It measures the distance of something, and when you want to put the waste inside the dustbin, of not using your hand, the ultrasonic sensor will help you to by open the bin by using throwing the rubbish onto the ultrasonic sensor to allow it send the information to the and Junior and the several to open it for you. And this is my presentation. When you show the rubbish onto the ultrasonic center, it's open the dustbin for you. And this is
Anyway, so we don't want to spend too much time. It's been a wet morning. There are lots of things people would have to do. So we're going to wrap up very soon. And just before we go, we're going to call on our head of Telecel Foundation and Sustainability. You know that all of this, we kept hearing foundation. So there's pretty girls who do foundation, and this is our boss. So please give her a round of applause. Her name is Rita, and she's going to give us our closing remarks. Thank you very much, Mary.
On the we thank God note, of course, we are grateful that today happened. This morning has been very, very exciting. It started off with the heavy rains. We're worried if we're actually going to be able to pull this program off, but thanks to the team, thanks to all of you being here, to our dignitaries, those who flew in from Accra, to our partners for making this program possible. Telecel Ghana Foundation has been on a journey for a number of years, even before we rebranded to Telecel, to make sure there is digital inclusion in Ghana. So it's important to us that not only are we about connectivity, which is our primary core as a business, but also we train children of Ghana for the future. So the things that are being taught here are not things that are in space. These are things that are happening in different parts of the world. And as my boss said, we believe that with the skills that are being taught through Ashanti Codes and our different programs that we are running, we can actually get ready and implement for the country. When David was introducing the project, he mentioned something about the trainings about problem solving. There are a lot of problems in our homes. So looking at the dry line, in our communities, looking at sanitation, looking at our bin, looking at our traffic situations. So projects that solve real life or the training gives real life solutions to real life problems, and that is the beauty about Ashanti Codes. This program, like we said, is not only happening in Kumasi, it's happening in Suta, Yamuase, and Obuase. So between now and December, 1,000 of you are going to go through. Don't just finish the program and go and forget about it. These are things that are your textbooks that are being taught already. So just apply it, talk about it to your parents, let them understand why you need to come and spend your Saturday here to go through the program. So it's been a very, very exciting day for us. We're looking forward to the end of the program when we are back to see the 1,000. God willing, next year, who knows, it might be 2,000, it might be 10,000. I'm saying that so that my boss will give me plenty money and I can come back again. I'm not promising, I am anticipating. So, a big thank you to our partners, Ghana Libraries Authority. We've been on a journey for giving us the space. When we had the earlier conversation in your office, the CEO said, yes, this is something that we are happy to do with you. So giving us the space that is safe. Libraries are no longer about hard copy books, it's also about digital skills as well. So thank you very much. To our system, we can't say thank you enough. When we do the budgets for this program for the very first time, I told you, David, this one I can't afford it. Our system said, don't worry, Rita, we are partners in this and we are going to fund part of it. So please, let's give a big round of applause to our system. Thank you very much, David. And they've also been with us on our different projects that we run. So we have Go Girls in STEM, we have Digital Academy, and now we have Ashanti Codes. To our teachers, thank you so much for allowing us to work with your students, for supporting your students to go through this journey with us. To our team, all the way from Accra through the planning, ensuring that this works, this is achieved. We say thank you very much. To all my directors who are busy on their phones, doing 4 things at the same time, we say thank you very much for your support. And then to me, myself, I say thank you.
On that note, thank you, Rita, and thank you, Karen. My name is Karen Bossman. I thank myself as well. You have been amazing. It's been a good day. Thank you for allowing us to take a couple of hours of your day. Please enjoy the rest of it. And like we've heard many times, I think I'll just add this one, that there's a lot of space out there for all of us to excel in STEM. And don't let anybody dim your shine. You can do it. Somebody else has done it. You are not an exception. The opportunity is being created. Take advantage of it. Ask questions. At this point, I'll force you. Somebody has to tell me, what have you learned? What have you heard?
Hello?
The mic is coming.
Anyone wants to speak?
You should learn about digital literacy. It will help out in our future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
One more girl.
One more, okay.
Platform for girls. It will help girls who are in STEM. Not only boys can do STEM, but girls can also do STEM. Thank you.
Thank you. What school is that, please?
What's the name?
It's actually RCJ.
St. Anthony's. Okay, what's your name? Equia. I'm sorry, I'm being biased because she's female. What school do you want to go to from here?
Yasantua.
Okay, so you will get your Yasantua. Okay, say amen.
Amen.
Okay. Please let's clap for Equia. Thank you very much for speaking to us, and thank you again, like I said, for coming. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Mijina Telecel Ashanti region. So Telecel Codes now one of the many programs here Telecel for Yadeba Ashanti region. June. So June be a Telecel a year si hose yeni Ashanti region. Ebeye enjuma bebre. The here pan say yebedi kan etie customers ati omase ni etimi ade enema papa e de abre Telecel customers ene Ashanti region obi o ha bia na oye adwuma no ehu behia se obe bibi so ama community and as society oni omudi nsawo so ba ko ne se ye nyina nim se the way we are say kono AI ene machine learning ehu hia pa na ehu be hia so a obe start e fiti emofra na o ma start no enti ye hwe a e wo se etiti emofra no e wo AI ne lot of literacy learnings when it comes to the internet and its illiteracy. Enti let's just say Ashanti Codes one of the projects Ashanti Code no one project ye ama emofra ye tete mofra bebre e wo Ghana ha na Ashanti region eso ka ho ye nye okumase nko a ye okumase ye oboase ye wiamoase enu ntina se ubusa Ashanti why Ashanti Codes eno any reason from this program. In total ye kasa about 1,000 children. The baby can say no this year no 1,000. The di ho no ebeba ye di ho nkomo na ye ho hihye wi a eno so ye de betuja. But the bit me can say ye will be pass year bia no anasa afi bia no ye be ma na ko nanim. Enye de mekura mehu de amanse hu se wo hwe demonstration enkra na ye na omu da niema bebre di omu de 4 pen de chem megidi so ma ye more than 4 ba 4 nom de 2 dwa no ba ko ye toll gate automation of toll gates ba ko ye smart bin ba ko ye vehicle obstruction detector ɛno kyerɛ sɛ wohwɛ sei selfless cars aba car no nko a wotumi ɛno nko a driver biara nim no biribi saa ne kyɛ saa adwene no ɛkɔ wohwɛ baako a sɛsɛ wɔ nsutɔbere mu nkurɔfoɔ kɔ adwuma nkwadaa no yɛ adeɛ baako a sɛ nsuo sɛ yɛ sɛ tɔpɛ na dry line no ɛno akɔ akɔhyɛ dan mu eti nneɛma afɔ wepɛ no mo yɛ demonstration but menim sɛ ɔmo nsua nneɛma bebree.
Would you say a time will come as a Ghana focus more on digital literacy? Let's me my economy no
answer hɔ ne sɛ Bruni bɛka sɛ ɛnyɛ option wohwɛ de wie wiase kɔ na saa na ɔsɛ obiara ɛtoa so nti ehia woyɛ akorakora hyɛ yɛ funu kora me yɛ sɛ ɔsɛ ɔyɛ wo maame ne wo papa nkɔmmɔdi ɔmo ne wodi no ɔmo start ka kyerɛ nti ehia ma yɛn paa as ɔman Ghana na wohwɛ wei na sɛde mepɛ sɛ meka kakra bi toa so ɛnyɛ Ashanti Codes nko nti na yɛba ha yɛka sɛ Ashanti Mamt yɛwɔ other activities bebree a yɛyɛ health screening sɛdeɛ apɔmudeɛ so hia no nti asa ma Asanteman a lot of health screening points yɛ started beginning of the month last week ne Okonongo yɛtoa so as yɛkɔ yɛnim no yɛasa ne yɛ retailers a yɛne ɔmo di dwa yɛne ɔmo ahyia hyia ne ɔmo hyia no yɛne ɔmo anhyia sɛ ɔmo ntɔn adeɛ yɛkyerɛ ɔmo sɛdeɛ fraud adɔɔso wɔ mobile money system no mu na sɛdeɛ osi nim sɛ Telecel cash so deɛ so far security on the Telecel cash ɛyɛ strong ne nti yɛkyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo nneɛma bebree about sɛdeɛ ɔmo bɛsi ayɛ ama fraud no ɛso ate koraa ɛno so da nkyɛn a Telecel also supporting sports enti yɛbɛwie a yɛbɛbɔ golf yɛne Asanteman bɛbɔ golf ɛno otumfo ka ho ne bɛbɔ golf enti wei yɛ nneɛma a betumi abɔ so a kyerɛ sɛ bosumi Telecel ɛba Ashanti region aba bɛyɛ medin yɛ Samuel Sapon sales and distribution director Telecel Ghana.
Thank you. To that. Okay, so this has really helped us a lot because it has given me an opportunity to learn what I wanted to do. I wanted to learn these things because I wanted to become an engineer, but unfortunately when I was choosing my course in SHS, I did a mistake, so I couldn't do it, so I changed it to become a lawyer. But with the help of this, I've learned something small, and I'm hoping many people will come and it will really help them a lot.
Your name?
I'm called Michelle.
This has helped me have more knowledge about making robots and machines, and I'm encouraging people to come and learn this because it will help. Even if you don't want to do this job, it will help you get knowledge about it. That's what I want to do.
Your name?
Emmanuel Efiakunedo.
When I buy launch Telecel Ashanti Codes. Now the chair say Telecel for application Majora and Mamua 1,000 our sentimentum home betro and to tear or abefo and intention video so how on bits may use computer, digital technology, AI among others. I'm not targeting a free junior high school, basic schools. Now, as a government, here with 1 million codes program, here show more money. And see, to help us with more extra a good intervention. My and see, said that you know some of the common every 1 year launch. Beyond that, you say we are some air common, never be. And the serious man than anyone I know who be a neighbor who should know because then I come inside on first industrial revolution happened here in the 17th century. And among the engines, steam engines are here. A free honor, it took you 1 century in the 80s and some of the electricity intervention and invention ever. Beyond that, invent computer, first computer age. It took you only 50 years. Beyond that, internet connectivity, it took you around 20-30 years. And some social media, it took you around 10-15 years. and between 2010 and 2020 social media by AI aba. And what it means is say we are better than this. I said the economy artificial general intelligence and some call artificial super intelligence. The blue baby call humanoid robotics. We be taking over into human into AI teachers, AI doctors. AI doctors look at there are some surgeries you sit behind as a medical doctor, you program the robots and then they will perform it under your supervision. So what it means is they say and your money you're thinking now every time you may be and can you do manpower now. That's how you money they feel. But they are even developing robots about with constructions and all that. And see, I'm excited say we are catching them young for them to be part of our future now. And they say Food baby and developing na or before so. And now before my training industrial gather. They are there who are in process here with regard to smart tool boot system, rain detection system, smart database, and traffic lights and that which means they are there a shame country. They go to me about Telecel Ashanti, as a government, we are there to support these good innovations and interventions.